Hey there, welcome back, Maris here. And in Icarus, let's talk about spears. This is a lovely one, right? Okay, not so great. But let me guide you through the spear world, and in Icarus, trust me when I say they are better than everyone thinks. So first off, let's start with basic thing what we will going to discuss here. As you can see, I have every single one of them, but I want to go extra mile and not only show the difference of them, but also suggest and highlight some things. First off, just from the top of my list, this image where you see spear, it's not only because it's manly and bare and you know that got me thinking. Devs, those sneaky devs, they are on something. So okay, that was a joke, but clearly there is underlying, just there sitting fundamental truth in this game. Everyone talks about how they like to shoot with firearms and bows, and you can one shot and kite bears and whatnot, and all that is cool and nice, but there's just one true and only way how to deal with bears. That is, whenever you do something, then turn around and here it is. So when it's aggroed, it's not some far distance in the range because there's too many ways you can deal with that. But when you have aggro, when you have to deal face to face with the bear, then knives fall off. They have high speed, but truly in this game there's no parry, no dodge. Kinda is dodge, but too little damage. Bows, forget about them. Yes, you can still kill them, not efficiently because they are ranged weapons. Firearms, of course, firearms are good, but they can come in mid-late game. You know what you have right away? Spears. So let me take you to a little journey, and we will do practice here. Oh, sweet Jesus, what have we here? What? It was not planned, I shit you not. So, let me show you what we do here with the bears. That is what we do with the bears. Did I need sneak? Did I need any structure? Did I need any carved? Did I need any water? Did I need anything? Anything at all? No. I'm like, oh, I got aggro. Screw you, bear. And it was not planned. I hope I don't need to redo. So next thing what I like, if you saw my previous video, these spears, as you can see, yes, they decay. I'd say approximately 3 times slower than arrows. If arrows you need to pick up right away, spears are like, yeah, I'm decaying. If you like, you can skin, you can shoot any other animal that attracts to this corpse, whatever. I'm just wait for you when you pick it up. This is hugely, insanely good. That's already second argument. First argument, we have that on the wallpaper, okay? Let's stick with that. Second, the decay time when they are somewhere, right? Third thing, if you take a look at any of the spears, I will just browse down, they don't have break rating, right? For example, I'll still show you the worst of the worst. The first bone arrow, 50% chance when you shoot, it will just snap and gone. Of course, it's cheap to make, but every single one of the arrows has a chance to break, even the best. And not only talking about that, if we switch and check firearms, they have 100%. So basically, when bullet is shot, it's gone. So basically, that's the resource you will never ever get back. Nothing. Remember, this video is about spears. Even the worst spear has no breaking chance. So they break when durability runs down. Durability runs down quite slowly, I'd say. Of course, the wood spear, you see, 1000 durability. Yes, it's quite fast, easy to... one wood, come on, what wood you can get anywhere. Then bone spear, we have twice as much durability. Then, oh holy moly, 5 times. When we are switching to iron, it's already like, oh boy, this is strong as... also, yeah, okay, just go one by one. So steel spear from 10,000 to 20,000, that's already like enough for half of the game. Platinum, 30,000, 30,000 as well. Carbon, yeah, they are similar, but I'd say the same. Titanium, 30. Composite, 50. That's like, I don't know what you need to do to break it, okay? So, of course, that's the high-end game, but what I'm trying to say is they will not break just because. They will break down slowly as more as you use, so that's another huge plus if we compare to bows or whatever. Oh, come on, I was going to eat that. Fine. Oh, we have another one. Fine. So, I was just what I was explaining. Sorry for interruption. So, they are not breaking. That's awesome. Let's switch up and see one last thing. Oh, we have somewhere a spear left. So spears can be taken either by picking up from the your what it's called, target, or when you skin them, they will be there. So that's quite easy. You don't need to worry if that's on other side where that animal is lying. That's not a problem. Then last but not least, yeah, this is not a kind of bonus, but one thing you need to make sure. Okay, let's open a tech tree. This will be easier just starting from scratch. For example, bow, what we have, first arrow makes 30-35 damage. Considerable. Knife, oh boy, that's fast, 50 damage. Then we take a look at this. Don't look at the melee damage. So the thing is about spears, they are really poor melee weapon. They are meant to be thrown. So this is what changes everything in this game. Yes, they don't have aimbot as arrows do. Yes, they are not as fast as daggers if you try to go melee. But once you nail down, once you learn how to throw it, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not the greatest spearman at all, but you just saw me dealing the bear, the pig, whatever. So the thing is, and this is the real crucial part about looking at spears the right way. Don't think about as a stabbing weapon. No, for that you have knife. You always will have knife. But when you look at the throwing damage and compare to whatever there is offered for you, stone axe, ooh, 35, so great. And that is true for any tier, for anything where you go. Let's see what we can have. The same crossbow. I will look at the numbers as it goes. 81 to 90 damage, which is cool. Or longbow, flint arrow, right? We are in iron damage. 15% critical damage, that's already good. Cool. Yep, 70 damage, that's good. Boosted up by 25%, 75. Quick math, 1/4, approximately 20, 90, about 100 damage, okay? Oh, spear is in 300s already. Oh, and critical damage, so that's in the head, already 20%. Okay, and still just switching up. Oh, 360, the maximum. And right away, already 25% critical in the head. So from here now on, critical damage boost is the same. It never goes above 25. Like that's a bonus on top of the bonus. So you see where I'm going with this. This is the most highest damage you can do per whatever. Even if we are going crazy nuts, and this is the steel level, but just borrowing from steel level, bolt action, 300 damage. Yeah, actually there's no bonus of criticals here yet, right? So no. And if we switch even to highest gear ever possible, looking at, I don't know, composite arrows, 100 damage, great. 20% critical damage, awesome. Combined with compound bow, that top tier arrows, and you see that's double the damage basically, plus 100%, so 200%. Yes, it can do 200 right away. Do you remember 200? We are dealing with spears already with the iron. If you are looking here, 6 freaking 100. Do I need to repeat that 3 times? 3 times as that, and 20% critical. So the only thing that holds back, okay, few things, but major thing is you need to hit your target. You need to get your shit together, to be honest. So that's the toughest part, where, I don't know, in this game, as in any other game, there are easy ways out. Let's call them beginner modes. Come on, pig, I'm filming. How dare you? I said, how dare you? There's no time for piggies now. We are filming, right? So, where was I? This is the high-end composite spear. Absolutely hard to get. If we are switching, and this will be the best part of this video, I will show you something shockingly. Not want to spoil right away, but someone might say this is the best weapon, best spear. Yeah, we'll test that. Okay, actually we can move to that. So that's why we have this range. If someone watched previous video, that range twice as long is for arrows. Spears can do, they are not range, they're mid-range, mid to close range actually. Okay, and I will just throw in one extra bonus because they are mid to close range. I will demonstrate one thing, because firearms are high range. Let's say we got it. Now, you know, it's not about killing for fun, for sport. No, go get it. No, I'm seriously. Go get it. Ooh, yeah, you know, yeah. All the bone, all the leather, all the meat, it's there. So you see what I'm getting at? In this game, gathering resources and bones are really highly valuable because you can make epoxy out of it. Easy as that. In this particular session, this game, I basically soloed it. I have not made, in this base especially, not a single epoxy out of sticks. Every single one, that's basically up to tier 4 and all electronics and everything, that is made from bone only, right? I don't like when they took my trophies. So when you have an animal that you need to skin, you will need to get to it right there with your little feet anyways. So the range is only if you're afraid, because at the end you need to skin that thing too. So I will just demonstrate. I hope I will not fail. As I said, I'm not the best spearsman ever lived, but well, I had my fun. Let me demonstrate how it goes. It goes like this. What? Nah, you are stuck. It's not fair. We have a deer that is already running. But the idea is you engage, you get close, you throw, and you see this is approximately the range. So you are already midway close to what... do I have a skinning knife, please? You are already there for skinning. So when you have bow or firearm and you can shoot something as far as I don't know how many yards and or meters, congratulations to you. It is pointless because you need to get to the target anyways. All the same distance must be run anyways. So whenever you are with the spear, you are closing in, but you will have to distance that amount anyways. You see what I'm getting at? Stupid. Yeah, and that's what I meant. You need to learn your throw, right? Fine. We'll finish off. That was poor throw. With the high damage and everything, it was not aim at head, it was not anywhere. And that is another bonus. So I'll throw in that bonus that you need to skin, so you need to get close. So you're getting close anyway, so why wouldn't you choose mid to close range spear? That's one bonus, because you're closer to the target when it's dead, when you need to skin it, right? One more bonus. Remember, critical shots in this game, they are coming from headshots. Basically, headshots are the ones that make the huge, insane damage. So what if I told you, whenever you have this weapon, which basically aggroes, you are kinda tank, you aggro the animal, and then you finish it off. Once it's aggro, it will literally, whatever animal it is, well, predators, will turn head towards you. Bears, wolves, boars, hyenas, whatever. Which makes you to easier hit in the head. When you are aiming your perfect arrow and then, bear or whatever turns away with the ass on your side, you're done. That arrow will do 50 damage in the ass of the bear, and then it will aggro, and then it will come after you. And then you can hit while it's running toward in the face. Here you have highest damage per shot, critical crazy as hell, meant to be thrown in the head, and head is coming towards you. It's like perfect match, okay? And I'm not saying that only because saying that. I am literally leveled up this character 48. I will run in because the storm. I'll keep explaining. From 0, I started 0. What? Why everything is... Damn game in the storms are absolutely impossible to record. So I've played whole 48 levels through with the spear. In the previous video, if you noticed, I shot something and I had 100 kill with the bow. That's how much I killed the animals. All the rest are with spears. So I have tested all of them out. Don't believe me? Believe those fours. Just because, there's nowhere to put them. So yeah, they're all that I gather. And half of that is already thrown out just because there's no more room. But the bonuses about the spears are insane. So last thing, I hope the storm will get over because we need the testing range. In the testing range, we'll do the same test we do for arrows. We'll have the same distance. We'll take one spear, throw it. Take another spear, throw it. All the spears. And let's see where they land. Because damage we can see, durability I showed you. It seems like no other parameter is impacting. That's where you're wrong. And as they are not as bad as arrows, they are not disappearing, I will be able to show you where every single one of them landed. And oh boy, there's one spear I haven't thrown yet. The rest of them I was like, that's interesting. And I want to show you that interesting thing. Before that, and before I still have a storm, I need to show and clarify one thing. This build I'm having is actually, I call it the best build because there are some things I will explain in another video, some changes in my approach, and oh boy, but the key point is here. Yes, I have talents in spears. That's kind of necessarily. You can't go spears without spears, and there's only truly one reason why you need spears, and this is the spear highlight. When you have first 3 spears or what, yeah, bone or wood spear, there's no problem when you lose it. You just make another one. It's nobody cares. Those resources are coming like crazy. But when you switch up to higher tier, when you spend materials in it, then if you lose, it's like, nah, can I lost literally in the same game compound spear and carbon spear and another carbon spear, so an iron spear when I was on iron level, so it hurts here, right, in the meow meow, you know. So I knew that I was not using any titanium or composite bows, only carbon. That's somewhat cheaper. Before I had this talent point, and you saw how it works. When it's thrown, it literally glows all the time where the spear is. So absolutely, since I had this talent, no problem there. But I will quickly go through cheaper to get. Awesome, definitely. I also built my first compound when I had 2 times reduction. But what I want to show is stamina reduction does not impact how far or however the spear goes. Aim speed does not impact at all. Damage, highlight, attack, absolutely nothing, because we will throw the spears. Here increases stamina regen whatsoever, and here, if you don't know, this is the only talent that allows you to be tankish. And oh boy, okay, I will make separate about the talents points, because that's not the video. The video is about me showing that I do have talent points, but they do not impact distance. Have not picked any that increases the speed, which actually doesn't impact anything. The aim, nothing. They are basically with talent trees or without talent trees. This next step is performed exactly the same for everyone. Like I have, you have. Only difference that I will have will be the numbers that come out of this when I throw. And let me show you. Quickly throw in extra bonus just because you are absolutely amazing. I was wondering myself when I build the test range, I need the most durable building, not building, but what it's called, wall, right? So I built a stone wall which has 2500. Sounds good, but wait, there's a cement. Wait, what? Only 2000. Okay. Probably, most likely, that cement has less HP, but it has more armor, resistance, something, anything? Yeah. So 70, 73, 70, you see the damage I can do. By the way, while we are at it, doing the same damage from inside, exactly the same damage, so no difference at all. And then this must receive more damage. Oh, it's not. So literally, cement is harder to get, more expensive to make, and it is worse. Stone is the best. Period. That's it. All right, that was sidetrack. I'm just showing you so you know more. That's a bonus from me. But the real test, the final test, let's make it happen. So, remember, spears are not for melee damage, they are for throwing. So what we are looking at is we are looking at arc. And you see what is happening. Of course I'm aiming so high because I know there will be a huge arc. The distance is 10 tiles, then 10 building tiles. Actually, I need to check how much it went through. It went through. So where's the first one we throw? Oh, 60%. Okay, okay. I can make the rest of the throws, I think. 50%. Then they disappear. That will be lost. There's a time when you need to pick it up. Oh. Come on, it was not fully... Okay, I fucked this up. Really fucked this up. How much I have? 35. Too little. So I will need to restore. I'm picking up because I need to reset. Shit! Probably will need to do in 2 tours. The aim speed I have reduced, but it's still quite lengthy. And you see the same result. The wood bow goes straight. Kind of better. In terms of flying arc. Just fixing the holes so the next spear is not going through how it was previously. Bah. Then the 6th. This. Let me show you. You see how high? And titanium. Titanium. Second best, kind of. Lower. And now this one has never ever been thrown at that wall. I don't know where it lands. Highest ever possible. So, Bone, let me check how much time we have. Okay, we have time. So you see what we learned today. Where they all land. Composite, of course, the best, the highest. But what I want you to pay attention, basically, this is the screenshot that must be made. That's a steel spear. So, worst, going down this, the fastest, bone spear. Of course, there's also the difference of aim. Iron spear, as low. Wood and steel. Basically, all the cheap ones are below. Then we have titanium, platinum. I need you to remember this, where the titanium and carbon is, because that's the big reveal. And of course, composite. Composite seems to be the lightest, that is just going pure straight. I will just repeat the worst and the best. You see where it lands? Freaking hell. And it was actually not the heaviest. This was the heaviest previously. You see? That didn't even land, so bone spear is heavy as fuck. That's one thing, and of course carbon, that the composite, cool. But let me show you what I was really surprised. Okay, composite, everyone knows the high damage. Of course, when you can't build it, you build it. But what if, what's the second if you're not going tier 4? So this is the trick part. What I need to show you is, where was it? Yes. No, let's switch up. Titanium, platinum. You see? Titanium, platinum, and carbon. So normally order goes iron, steel, then... Let me remind myself. Platinum, in some weird way, and carbon. They are in the same tier 3, right? Damage 404. So platinum is kinda low, but that's not the key point. The key point is titanium is definitely above all of them. Ish, right? Let me pull them all 3 in, because that's where things get tricky. Titanium is tier 4. Carbon and platinum is 1 tier. So one of them, as you can see, carbon has right away better damage, throw damage. 340, that's the maximum. 440. Okay, weird. And then if you look at titanium, throwing damage, melee damage a little bit changes. Titanium is exactly the same as platinum, and platinum is worse than carbon. So in that trio, if we are looking at that trio, titanium is absolute waste of materials, and platinum for that matter as well, because way better is carbon, and carbon, honestly, is cheap as fuck. Let me show you how cheap. Because when you think about carbon, you need to think about, okay, 3 copper ores, ingots, fine, and I have reduction. Or originally it cost 24, so think about 24, but carbon, if you need to think about carbon, this is the carbon paste. Epoxy costs nothing, organic resin costs nothing, silica costs nothing, aluminium is the only, I repeat, only ore which you make 1 out of 1. You gather 30, 40 out of that node, you have as much ingots. So this is actually from high-end materials, kind of ish, the absolute cheapest to get. So that carbon, yeah, I repeat myself, we need to throw in, we need to throw in also 3 ingots. 3 is, I'd say, bearable price to pay. For example, you can get 3 arrows, which every 6th time you shoot them will break. So you can count how many, basically 6 shots times 3, 18 shots you have. Then all the single one of aluminium arrows will be gone. Carbon spear has 30,000 durability. You lose 100 per one, so take away 2 zeros. By my calculations, you have 300 throws with this spear before it needs to be repaired. So turn however you want, whatever direction. Spears are freaking made for this game. They are, in terms of materials, in terms of durability, in terms of damage, in terms of critical, in terms of approach and skin your target. And if someone had a difficulty to find through my stupid mumble rumble what I'm trying to explain here, from all spears, 3, okay, I can make this. 3 are excelling. First, wood isn't nowhere mentioned, but bone, because it's easy to make. Remember, it is the heaviest, it goes down quite quickly, so you need to aim your arc, but that's the first you're going with quite a lot. Then upgrading iron steel is great, but in the same category, you can get the next one. That's a carbon. That's the spear I run most of the game. It is a bear killer. This is a hard mission. This is the spirit walk. So bears are approximately 60, 70, up to 100 damage. Yes, there are also polar bear kills, if you're wondering. Of course you are wondering that. So that's one thing. Actually, I'm thinking, can I make this happen? I think I can. And then the last one, of course, whenever you have a chance, you can make a composite, the third. So 3 spears you need to worry about. Starting bone, carbon next, and composite if you make it. If not, this composite will be freaking amazing. Tell you right away. So yeah. But let me see if I can pull up one extra thing. I was not actually going to do it, but now that you force me to, fine-ish. What I will do is bring up, okay, before I bring this up, I need to remove me from Actually, from the game I can remove myself, but just because bears will kill me. They come here often. So final thoughts on the what it's called. Damn it! Wait a second. Let me pull in full screen. On spears. I am saying the bear killers and everything. You are thinking, that guy's full of shit. That is true, but I'm not lying. So this is my first encounter. I will just play a few clips, of course, most successful, but as you can see, this is just a steel or iron spear. Doesn't matter. It's not even, it's one of the cheapest. And first off, what you need to do is get bear in some opening, because you see how much damage I've done? This is the same scenario I played, 60 what level bear, whatever. And in this case, I was running with 2 spears with me. Why? Because of the reasons. Then, because when you lose one, this is the second one. And if you pay close attention, this was prepared for these occasions. I'm not making silent headshots. I'm literally all the time aggroing, because that's otherwise it's cheating. You see? Get the opening. No. Lost my window because it was too close. I needed to wait. 1,500 damage in the kisser right away. What I'm doing here, I have extra spear. If you take a look at hotbar, let me pause it actually here. I have in 4th and in 7th the second one. But what I did, that's how you deal with the bears with 1 spear. You pull it out because you need to avoid it anyways. You just pull it out and throw it again. This is the next example. I'm still running, I think, moments later, 72 level bear. All right. Get out in the open, get your dance ready, line it up in a shoulder. What this guy is even showing you. This is just ridiculous. That's where the second comes in. Now I need to get one of them out. Whenever you are running towards, just click F and you pull one out and finish the bugger off. Easy as that. If you're wondering, someone already, I hear already typing. Yes, I can hear you through the video when it's not even uploaded. Someone is typing. Those are just beers. They are not even polar. Just wait a second, you ungrateful, impatient. So here again, 2 already thrown, none of them critical. That's obviously a mistake I did without avoiding receiving the damage. Did I mention you have reduced damage because if you're going critical, the spear build? Yes, I mentioned. So this was, what was here? Yeah, again, bear. But yeah, the storm, I tried to get the storm. It's absolutely killable in the storm. You see? Stealth kill, not in the head. Oh, here, I think I died. Most likely because there's a wolf. Wolves are problems, but let me just check. So wolf is down. Oh no, this was a successful one, yeah. Wolf is down because you need to deal with them. You can't avoid wolf attacks. You need to climb somewhere, but that doesn't allow you to dance with the wolf. So once wolf is down, you finish off the bugger, the fluffy bugger. That's it. Here, there are not many more, don't worry about that. You can easily skip through the timestamps if you want to. I'm just showing it's not impossible. It's even more fun, and this is the way. 103rd level. So this is already carbon, and you see I don't have any backup plan. So this is example where whenever someone says, yeah, but you can sneak with bow. With sneak approach, any weapon is deadly as fuck. Well, maybe not dagger and pickaxe, okay? But you see my point. And when you have this aggro, I want you to show me your dance with the bow. How many not tries, but how many, I don't know, shoots and everything you need to take and reloads, and then all the arrows are lost. Not all, but you will get 1 or 2 arrows back when you have full arrows in the head of bear. See? Retrieving my same perfect level up. Level 35. This is the same mission I showed you. So, and if you think I'm a huge expert, whatnot, yes I am, but I'm also a crappy and casual player. I'm not a pro gamer or I don't know, the champion or whatever. I'm a fucking old dude that plays video games. If I can pull this off, you can pull it off. And here, receive 2 times damage. I think there should be already. I don't think I recorded 2 times when I tried and failed. I think. Oh, this is where I mixed up the keys. I hate when you switch suddenly. But this was a. I'm showing not always you will avoid the damage, but once you throw that 2000 damage in the bear, that's good. Okay, and I think there should be. What was here? These bears in hard game, this is me coming. You see the range. This is before I build the archery range. Suddenly changes the course and just hits me. Why? Level 114. Level 14. Retrieving my spear, finishing bugger off. Don't attack me near my base, alright? That's the first rule. Oh, this was cool because you remember there's a range you can do with your spears or any weapons at all. I'm trying to pull out so it's not cheating in the water. But I think the bugger hit me. Did? Yeah, he did. And look what happens here. It doesn't matter land or what, but that's one shot. That's aggro without sneak, without range, without sneaky peeky, just you hit me, I hit you. You die because I have a carbon spear. Right? Those are the videos I'm recording, but they are all in one map. So this is the polar bears. This is where you run around and like. So one of the problems with polar bear I've faced, they have bigger, wider hitbox. It's not as easy to avoid them. So if you go straight ahead, that's a problem. And you see, okay, level 20 only, but well, they gave me such level. That's not my problem. That's the same map, the same scenario, level 40 past something. And oh yeah, you see this is already high level, the endgame composite spear. Of course you will not go with wood spear, but that's how it goes. Just next up, exactly the same mission, the same. Okay, next polar bear. I think so. One of them hit me quite hard. Wasn't pleasant. More than half of the damage. Now the retrieving part from big bugger. So yeah, their difference is higher stakes. Polar bears, when they hit, they take, in my position with bonus and everything, half of the damage at least. So 2 hits, you're dead. That's the only difference from casual bears. And they're a little bit wider. But they are always in open world, open snow. That's a huge bonus because that's what you need in any bear fight. Just some movement where to dance. And if you have spear build, easy, right? Okay, spears. Remember, that was the topic and still is. That is the reason why I'm trying to explain that actually this is quite good. Oh, I'm dying from food. I need some food. And if you have any questions, suggestions, of course, I'm open to them. And I know spears are highly hated in this game. Once you have the highlight, that's the most important part for spears, to retrieve them, so you don't have to build them again. Once you have that, this is a whole new game for hunting, for skinning, for speed, for running, for not being afraid of bears, just laughing them right in the face when you pull out your spear. All right, a little bit longer video than I expected, but video I needed to make because I've seen too much spear hating comments and you can avoid spears. I'm like, how about we avoid some silly suggestions? All right, thanks for watching. Next up, a little bit, not spoiler, but cliffhanger, is absolutely insanely underrated talent. I will show you and math behind it and proof behind it and suggestion you to get it. So we'll meet in the other videos. Cheers.